Good evening, everybody. My name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. And tonight, I thought we'd go down memory lane for those of you who may have made these when you were a kid, and make some of these. Now, there's some in here. This one's almost finished. This one's on a metal one, by the way. And here's one that is finished. And this one is on a plastic one. The plastic one actually came with the kit. And they usually come with these double-ended crochet hooks. Or sometimes it's just a plastic one, and they usually give you, like, destructions, as my dad calls them. Oh, here's one it actually came with, was this plastic crochet hook. Almost Tunisian, like it's so, because it's so long. And the ones for the plastic ones are usually made of nylon, more of a nylon type material, but this one's got some of the nylon, some of the more terry cloth like ones. Whereas this one has a mixture of both on it. But I like to mix both the nylon ones and the thicker ones together when you make, because then it makes the pot holder it'll make it bigger than when it's all nylon, because it makes them a lot smaller when you take it off the thing. And it's really, really simple. You just start off by putting everything all the way. And you can go to your crafts, your favorite craft store, and they still sell them. Sometimes they come with the metal loom inside, and sometimes they don't. And you can find the bags in various mixed colors, and sometimes you might just have. And sometimes they'll have mixed colors. Sometimes they'll have just certain color, like not all one color. Like they might just be like a patriotic red, white, and blue bag, or a Halloween type colored bag. But they still have them. They still have them. And I'm sure a lot of us, when we were kids, we learned how to do this. Whether it was like an art class, or maybe we went to like a friend's house, or something of that nature. And you can use any colors that you want, any color combination. I just pull whatever colors I decide to do. Some people might, one year when I was a kid, I made like a whole, you couldn't stop me from making them. And I gave a bunch of them to one of my aunts when I was a kid. And in fact, I remember making one that was like all purple, because purple was our favorite color. And I made some that were red, white, and blue, all red, white, and blue. And I know my hair's kind of messy today, but I had to work today, so it's okay. Oh, goodness. That one wants to be difficult. There we go. And one last one, and that's it. This one's pretty kind of difficult too. Okay, there we go. So it looks like this. Or like that. Doesn't matter. One way or the other. Now, this next part, this is easy. You pick your colors again. But what you're going to do, you can start on either end, doesn't matter. But you're just going to weave in and out. Whether you want to start, I usually, okay, I have to put this down on my lap. You can go, I usually go over, under, or you can start under, over. I usually start over, under. Over the first color, under the next. Over the next color, under the next. And so forth. All the way do 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 do. Yep. All the way to the end. So it looks like that. Then you pick your next color. And again, it doesn't matter what color. Or if you want to do, so it looks something like this, you could do that too. Whatever you want to do. But the next, since your first one, you started with over and then went under, your second one, you're going to start under, then over. So you're going to do it opposite. So it looks like that. And you're going to complete it. I think this one still has a couple left to do. Yep. And this one looks like it's all... It is all now. Let's need another one. Okay. Sometimes the further there you go, sometimes the harder it is because you got to get them, because you get less, because the amount of space you have gets smaller. Uh-oh. You got one trying to pop off. That is not good. You don't want it to pop off yet. Now that long crochet hook is really what you're meant to do is use it to grab it and pull it through. But to me, it just gets in the way. But if you want to, you could do that too. You can use it to do that too. Let's get it. It's uncooperative tonight. At least with the nylon ones, they're a little more stretchy. No, they're a little more stretchy, which makes it a little easier to pull them across. And I don't want to behave. Nope. Because it also makes them, well, sometimes also make them a little more difficult to work with too later. At the same time. I almost had it, folks. Of course. Of course, this would be the day that it doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, one last one. I got one more in, and then this one will be done. Well, if I can get it started. I want it. I can't get it to there. Now I can finish this last row. Well, I tell you, I'm just having all sorts of troubles. But like I said, maybe when you were a kid you made these and had fun making pot holders. Or maybe if you made the pot holders, put a couple of them together and make a little bag. Or one time I made a bunch of them. And I think I made like, I can't remember, I did a set of 9 or a set of 12. But I made several of them. And then I crocheted them all together and then put a border around the entire set and turned it into a placemat and gave it to my mom, and it's still over at my parents' house. I think by the time also when I made one, I decided to add, I think I made some kind of square. Like I crocheted some kind of square and added it with these. I'm not sure why, but I thought it gave it a different look. It does give it, definitely gave it a different look. Oh, that worked. Yeah. Sort of. Wait a minute. Okay. Under, over, under, over. Ah! I messed up. Oh, I did 2 unders. Oh, I did the whole. Look at this. I did the same one twice. Oh my gosh. How did I mess that up? I messed it up clear back here. Gracious. Oh my goodness. I know I seem a little frustrated, but I haven't done this in a long time. But I remembered I still had these. They were always kind of a fun thing. Put together so many colors. All right, there we got it right. So now you've taken this and turned it into that. Okay, so you got it all filled up. Now, the next part is taking it off so that it looks like this. You're going to take your crochet hook. I'm going to try it with theirs. This should be interesting. Nope, I'm going to use my regular. Well, this is actually a double-ended crochet hook, but we're going to pretend it's a regular crochet hook. You're going to grab one of the ends, then grab your next one, and just pull it through. Or as we would say in the crochet world, you're just doing a slip stitch. That's basically what you're doing. You're just slipping it through. You're just going to slip it through. You're going to take it and just pull it through. The next one, pull it through. I'm going to push those down a little bit. That first row down a little bit. Do 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 da 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 all the way down, all the way down, 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 down. Okay, next side. Trying to do this really, really quickly, but without messing up either, because I tell you what, sometimes they will cooperate as you go around the sides, and sometimes the rows like to pop off, and then that's a nice word are said to it sometimes. This is another one of those projects that you can, and they're fairly cheap. Although, you know what, if you can, when you buy those bags, see if they have, find one that does have the metal, the metal loom, because the metal looms will definitely last longer than the plastic ones. I mean, and if you're going to use plastic, make sure you use just the nylon. I would prefer to use just the nylon ones as opposed to the ones that are the, what are they? Well, cotton with cotton blend weaving loops. Okay, they're cotton. Yeah, I would use the nylon with the plastic ones as opposed to the cotton ones, because cotton ones tend to break what I call the teeth these on the plastic ones, when you're taking them off, if you use the cotton ones, because they're so much thicker and heavier. And I know I've broken a lot of, because I've broken them before. From the stress, and like you could see the plastic stressing, because it'll start to turn, the plastic will start to turn white, and when it's stressing, because from all the use and the tightness, because it gets tighter as you go around the square. And if you're not careful, you will definitely break one of the teeth, and then your loom is no good anymore. Because you will have that hole, and that's never good. You want to just keep pulling each one into the next as you go around. I already got 3 sides done. All right, now we're on the last one. This one's going to make me mad in a minute, because this last row always does. Because sometimes this last row will want to jump off completely. Jump off. But so far it is not. A lot of times it likes to jump off, and I end up putting it between my legs and doing it, and I have to be careful, because I have to make sure when it jumps off, I have to make sure I get all the loops, and that they're still going, like one should be over and this one should be under, kind of thing. Ooh, it is staying on there. I'm so far. On this metal one, we have both the cotton ones and the nylon ones. Yay! It stayed on the entire time. I'm so happy. And then you pull it out, and this is the one that you'd use to hang up your pot holder with. And there you go. Now this one's about the same size. That's a little bigger. Yeah, it's a little bigger. Yep, it is. It's bigger. See the size difference between the nylon? This is all nylon. And here's the one with the cotton in the nylon. It is bigger. But it's the same size loom. See, they're the same size. It's just the one with the cotton ones tend to run bigger. And then, of course, you'd use this to hang up your pot holder. But that's something fun that your kids can do when they're bored, when it's on a weekend, or they're on a break. There's something else that they can make. I know this was a little bit longer video, but I've been thinking about showing this. And I hope that your kids will have fun making one as well. And then they are a little bit, I mean, they're not that time consuming. It only takes a few minutes. I know it seemed to take me a little longer, but it doesn't. You can pick, like I said, you can pick your color drawers. You could do any kind of color combination. You could put two of these together, crochet the sides up together, and then add a handle, and then you have like a little kitty bag. You can make it into a box. You know, you make one for the bottom, and then one for each of the four sides, and then you'll have like a little box, and then you can use that box to put whatever you want in it. You can make a placemat, put a bunch of them together and make a placemat with them. You know, that's another nice and neat little craft that is pretty much versatile. It really is. But I hope you will give it a try. Like I said, you can find it at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. Any of them should have it. And then the last one for my was like at Joann's, but it was like either at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and they had like at the back of the store somewhere. But they do have them. I don't know if they still have them in like this or not, but I'm pretty sure they still have them in the bags. Some of them just have the loops. Some of the loops will come with. Some of the bags will come with they might come with the metal one, or they might come with the plastic one. But if I were you, I would have the metal ones. The metal ones last a lot longer. So, yeah. I hope you have fun. I hope I took you back to your childhood days. And maybe you'll want to make one too. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to actually finish this and make another one. But this one I think is going to be all cotton. And which means it's going to be really hard to... It's going to drive me nuts when I go to take it off. Because I know it's going to come undone. But I like it anyway. I like making them anyway. And I forgot all about these because I forgot in one of my drawers I have a whole drawer filled with these loops. And they had the looms in there. And I was like, oh, let's show this. This will be something different. So y'all enjoy and you have a wonderful day. Bye.